Good strategy this. They saw some use of the feet down the track and they've decided we're going to bring the keeper up to try and...
Take a look at that. Ooh, hit him in the leg.
Just try and keep...
How bad does that hurt? You play cricket at a high level.
Yeah, if it misses those thigh pads, it does hurt.
Yeah.
It's a good shiner, actually. Sensitive parts, your thighs, you know?
Yep. Nice little Charlie horse.
And the women don't really have to worry too much about the straighter ones.
Yep.
But I've seen guys go down pretty quick when it's in the crown jewel area. Just a bunch of weaklings.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Just thinking about that is making me cringe.
It does look pretty painful. I'm not really sure what the feeling's like, but all I've got to say is toughen up, boys.
Walk it off.
Walk it off. Slower ball. Good deceiving ball here from Dekal.
That was a change-up.
Took the pace right off. Just a bit down leg. I wanted to try and get it a little bit straighter.
Now, when he pitches it, does the person behind the wicket know what's coming? Do they have a signal?
Sometimes. I think with spinners, you're more likely to get one. Typically, the keepers watch the ball right out of the hands. I mean, they're in the action every single delivery of the innings. Which is why when you're keeping in a team setting that's new, it's very tricky. Good quiet over here from Dekal, just one coming off of it. 4 overs gone, 18 for 2.
TD is supporting cricket in more ways than ever. Because we believe Canada needs more cricket. Azad! TD, ready for you.
Slow start here for Oman. Just 18 runs coming off the first 4 overs of this power play. They've really not been able to take advantage of the 2 fielders in the deep. Everyone's inside the circle, but the bowling has been top-notch here. Different Nepal showing up to the T20 series as we see Dipinder Singh Airy coming into the attack. So effective with the ball yesterday against Canada.
We'll get one more match with Nepal and Canada, correct?
That's right. One
Looking
more.
forward to that one.
Oh, he's bowled him. First ball into the attack. Dipinder Singh Airy has picked up the 3rd wicket of Oman.
Nepal on fire.
Such an important part of this Nepali side. He brings in bat, ball, and field. Very important member of the squad.
There you see.
Taking the top of leg stump. Sharp turn into the batter, and he had no chance on that one.
Yeah, that angle when the ball hit the ground. I mean, no human being has reflexes that fast.
Ayan Khan gone for 2 off 8. And Nepal have just been all over this game from ball 1 today. Oman 18 for 3 after 4.1 overs. Big moments this, Matt.
Yeah. It's domination from my team right now. Rambu Dai's team.
I know the Nepalese fans are loving you. They're loving you. Just you saying that is a big deal. Well, they really need this win, especially after all the flooding that's happening back home. They just need some positivity, don't they? Something to look forward to, something to celebrate.
Yeah, it's amazing how sport can have that effect on the people.
A little bit slower this time. Back of the length as Zishan Maksud comes out to the middle. All kinds of troubles here for Oman.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the required run rate. My goodness.
Well over 10 now,
Yes.
isn't it? It doesn't get any easier as the dot balls continue to pile on. And Oman are going to have to be very careful here because they've lost 3 wickets. They do need runs. They desperately need runs, but they still want to try and keep that strike rotation happening. At the moment, they're just completely bogged down. It's dot after dot after dot.
Yep. Now you see the speed of the frequency. These bowls are coming in.
Going for the sweep twice now, Zishan Maksud, and nowhere close to the ball.
It's like the world's quickest over.
5 overs gone. Oman 18 for 3.
Well, what a difference today makes for Nepal. They are already, even though there's 15 overs remaining in this second innings, they're on the precipice of breaking a 163-day streak. It has been, well, very, very one-sided, really, ever since Gulshan Jah walked to the crease. As we have a shuffle in the commentary box, a bit of fun farewell for the moment to Matt Bonner and Manali Patel. Andrew Leonard here with you again, and I've got Arslan Kadir joining me. Arslan, Oman have issues at the moment, don't they? They really do. They were in impeccable form on home soil during that ACC premiere, but since the change of captain, things haven't gone their way.
Definitely not. And I think it is a little bit of that home field advantage here, but neither of these teams have home field advantage, do they?
But
they just haven't seemed to be able to put it together under the new captain, Akabilias.
But in a similar way to Nepal, it's the bat that they're struggling with. I know at the tail end they got torn apart by a wonderful Gulshan Jah innings, but they just look like they've no confidence with the bat at all.
No confidence with the bat. We saw Jatinder Singh come back into the squad for the ODIs, not in this team. And there's a lot of class in their batting lineup. You look at the likes of Kashyap Prajapati, Akabilias himself, the captain, somebody they rely heavily on. The man in the middle now, the ex-captain, Zishan Maksud. There's plenty of skill and plenty of ability. They just have been so short of runs, all of them.
Some aggression from Maksud, that's better. He needed to get going, none off 5, and uses his feet to get some momentum into the stroke, and he will get 4.
Yeah, and Asif Sheikh, when Zishan Maksud came on strike there, he went back. He's been predominantly up to the stumps. He's asking for the helmet to be brought on again. Zishan Maksud. Rajan Dekal, he's not going to overpower you with pace, is he? Just medium pace. And he can't, any margin of error straying down the leg side, he's just helped along. 1 bounce 4.
You know, I suppose for Nepal here, what they really want to do is they want to be ruthless. They want to not just take a victory, but when you think about the way in which this No Frills T20 Cup will be decided, there is no final. So net run rate could well be important. You certainly don't want to take on a single to Dipender Singh Airi. How impressed were you with his first over there? He just looks like the kind of player you'd want in every side in the world, doesn't he?
100%. And he's great with the ball. He's great with the bat. And you specifically talk a lot about his fielding, and it's remarkable. So all 3 facets, especially in this format, how important is it? You have to be. He's always in the game. He's always doing something in the game. I think he'd been disappointed coming in all the way down the order at 8. But he's always involved, isn't he, Lenny?
I was surprised he was left out for the ODIs. I thought that it was a strange decision. I know he hasn't been making runs in ODI cricket. I get that. But I don't think you look at his